Rtr review. We're just gonna be going around seeing how it does on the roads. More of a park type thing. I don't feel like getting pulled over today, but we're gonna do a little review on it. We're on a full charge here. It's on my third day riding it. It has a few falls, so the front brakes a little bit, but these are stock brakes. I'm a full grown adult at this point, so yeah, it's a full body weight. I'm maybe around 190 pounds, 5'8". Full charge. We'll see how speed is, how long battery lasts, see how it does. And then yeah, just let me know what you guys think about it. Little jump, see how it does. Riding on the west coast, it's something to do. Getting a little idea of it compared to CRF 100. So I had this CRF for a couple years now, and obviously I'm still new to the electric platform. But however, in full confidence, even from others, this is faster than a 100, no doubt. It has the low end torque that you want, and even the top speed. Now, the one thing I will say that the 100 does have an advantage over this is that yes, it's gas powered, so you don't have to charge it, but the motor itself, they're both air cooled systems. We have an electric motor moving this. Now with the CRF 100, it is gas, but they're both air cooled. So from my experience from riding in up in Gorman in the hills and really ripping it, I haven't taken this yet, but we're going to Big Bear and do some trails on this and try this soon. But the 100 fully could ride all day, no problems overheating, it won't shut off on me. Now with this, but me going 45 on this and holding it, it will down the power or possibly shut off on you. And I'll put a clip right now of that. So I think the motor got too hot. Go ahead and walk it back. So now that you guys saw the clip of that happening, it will shut off on you if you continue riding it very hard and long. Now it is a trail ridden bike, so I emailed Electrico and asked them, is this normal? They said it's normal, it's just reaching the threshold. So that's more of a user error, and as long as you guys know that, then you guys should be good. But I'm just saying, like, if you guys are gonna be full sending this, like on the roads, like right out, just be aware you really can't ride it at the 55 miles per hour mark the entire time, because it will indeed shut off on you. And yeah, so I've never been over here actually. Cooley, it's pretty sick over here. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do a little 0 to whatever this should go to and see what it tops out at. You guys can see how much torque it really has. Me personally, I'm really afraid of gunning it a little bit. But let's see. Sending it on those types of things. But yeah, so 45 in the street, I have reached 55. With my weight, it does take a little longer. This is completely stock. I have everything done to this. I just made things comfortable and it's all out. things instead of getting gas. And I would say compared to a gas, you are saving money. You know, at the door it's just around at the door, but it's like 30 to 100. If you go to a dealership for I'm sure you could probably find out maybe on a decent deal, but compared to this, I've seen those bikes go for more with the dealer markup, especially nowadays. Now it's kind of that mindset is why pay more for less, but pay less for more. And that's when this RTR Electron Co comes in, and it is phenomenal for the price, and I would recommend it over a CRF 110 or even 100. If you are truly liking a gas bike, I can see why you go for that. But for me personally, I'm having both. I prefer this as of now until I actually use it already. And I'm doing a video on that soon next week. I'm trying to edit it and hopefully out soon, and then later. Yeah. So I don't know how to possibly. I'm still learning, but learning on this is way better than a blast bike. And I can say it's easy to learn and feel more comfortable. But I will say, picking up the bike, you know how the clutch is all motor and your weight. It's not gonna come up at that speed if you're on my side. So this is more review for someone who's bigger and that's really just wants to clutter to run around and maybe have a fun bike to throw around and update. That's a thing. And this is really good. I am a big fan of the display and everything. It's okay, you can go. And yeah, I really like it. I mean, I've ridden on the street. I don't really ride that stupid to really get in trouble so far. Go on my TikTok, you'll see a clip of someone actually liking it, complimenting me, and saying it's cool. And they were in a Porsche, or however you pronounce it, and you want to. So, you know, but we'll try to done more and get more comfortable in it. It's just a matter of time until you get behind a cop or a cop gets behind you, and then you're really screwed. But I mean, if you have a quiet bike, less likely to have the cops just called on you compared to a really loud gas bike. That was my first time going on that jump. I should have checked it, but now I will say I do have this on the stiffer setting, so I feel like I have to keep adjusting it, or maybe have to get a more stiffer one, because it's kind of weird feeling out how this bike likes to land and on mountain bike. How well it actually you know? But so far I haven't. It could be a little bit more like riding out. It's definitely not soft. But it's definitely very smooth. It's such a fun bike to ride. But man, this bike is truly something else. Prefer this over a gas bike for suburban city use. I'll prefer this over a gas bike no matter what. Trails, we would have to that'd be the next trail. I'll really see how much better this is. You know, maybe the motor will be heat sooner, harder, faster than a gas bike. It would just power faster, it doesn't have the torque. And I was really able to do that and really try those trails. And these aren't just normal, easy, super easy trails for dirt bikes, you know. These trails are rated for rock crawlers and off-roading, so it'll be a good test. You know, a lot of times it does have to use air. You know, maybe I'm not good enough for this thing, but I prefer another bike. It just depends. But I would say 10 out of 10 bikes, no issues so far. The battery has not died on me yet, and I will fully pin this bike. I hardly ever go slow as I am now. It's just the way that I don't have a microphone to pick up my audio that well. But I mean, for what this bike is, man, are getting so much bang for the buck compared to a gas bike. And I mean, for gas bikes too, if somebody gets to go for the bikes being registered. Now, I'm not really sure if we have to do that soon, you know. Do a stop. I mean, this bike has more than enough power to do what you want it to do. And I've been practicing my wheelies a little bit here and there, so y'all can flame me if you want, but it's fun. I mean, you could totally have fun on this bike. Like, it is around 130 pounds, I believe. So throwing it around is not super hard, but it definitely has weight to it. Now compared to a gas bike, I'm not exactly sure how much they weigh, like 100 or 110. But to me, I think it definitely weighs a lot more, quite a bit more, significantly more. So bringing it right, yes, now if you're a full-on beginner, I'd recommend the light. This bike has plenty of power, plenty of torque to really mess you up. Now the brakes. I see a lot of people talking about the brakes on these. And I would say the brakes are mid. They're mid. I believe they're hydraulic, but I don't know if it's mineral oil or DOT. But they're mid. I believe they're adjustable. However, for out the box, they definitely have more of a squishier feel. They will lock up though, which is great, which is what you want. But like if I do like the rear brake, pretty mid to me. It's usable. I don't see myself getting these right away, but I recommend this bike for sure. So go ahead and I would say purchase this bike. If you're looking at gas, do this. Now they are cracking down on these things around here. It's only a matter of time before you get the proper one and it's sorry. I mean, for what it is and how much you get for the thing for the button, once you can get it. And I will actually do a review of this on a long run stretch on a ride out. I'll head down to LA. I'll do a proper ride out and see how long it does. Because this thing is completely stock. I mean, there is literally nothing done to this bike. Nothing done to this bike. Yeah, I did not do that. Someone else rode my bike and fucked it up. Messed it up, sorry. So unfortunately, but you guys could tell, like, if this thing was really messed up, like, it still runs, rides, does great. But yeah, the plastics, they still replace plastics. So say like this broke, they have it on Electro & Co, where it is literally just the tail. So if you're just missing the tail, you could literally just pay the $13, I believe, to replace this. But I am gonna leave it because I will be riding this in Big Bend, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drop this bike or something's gonna happen and I'll mess it up more.